the control panel and 2 blowers for the packaged wastewater plant. The blowers provide compressed air and diffused dissolved oxygen into the aeration chamber for the bacteria that are doing all of the work. The control panel is used to control the blowers, sludge pump to empty the sludge holding tank, and also the equalization pump. This is the influent line. All of the raw wastewater generated on site enters the treatment plant through those influent lines. This first tank is the flow equalization chamber. And again, the purpose of the flow equalization chamber is to even out the flows to the treatment plant so that the downstream processes are fed throughout the day rather than have large hydraulic flows which can overload the treatment plant. The pumps are off right now because there is no flow, but when the pumps are running, they pump up to this flow box, overflow box, and a portion of the flow is allowed to overflow through the weir back into the tank, and the rest of it is pumped out and into the aeration chamber where it's mixed with the microorganisms and wastewater treatment occurs. The second chamber is the sludge holding chamber. And as I mentioned earlier, the byproduct of wastewater treatment is waste sludge. Waste sludge is nothing more than excess bacteria, and they are pumped here to the sludge holding tank. When the sludge holding tank becomes full, it is decanted, that is to say the clear water on top after the sludge is settled, is pumped back into the aeration chamber, thereby lowering the tank, and you can waste more. Once the tank is full, it is then hauled off by a contract septic hauler and land applied or delivered to a larger municipal facility. This section here of 4 sets of grating is the aeration chamber. The bacteria in this chamber are the same bacteria that you would find out in the environment, in a lake, a stream, a river. The only difference is that within an activated sludge process, the process is speeded up, and we're giving the bacteria everything they need in terms of food and oxygen so that they can quickly reduce the pollutants in the wastewater. This is the final clarifier. It's here within the clarifier that the activated sludge is allowed to settle to the bottom of the tank. The clear water then overflows the discharge weir, that V-notch weir, where it goes out of the plant through the ultraviolet light disinfection system and it's discharged. As activated sludge settles in the bottom of the clarifier, it is being continually returned so that we are not filling the clarifier up with activated sludge, but rather pumping it out and returning it back to the aeration chamber where it can do some good. The bacteria in the clarifier do no good because they're not coming in contact with the raw wastewater. It all happens here. Aeration is provided throughout the plant with coarse bubble aeration. The diffusers are easily removed without emptying the tank simply by loosening that union and removing the whole air header and pulling it up and out. End of video.